Grabe, Jello, congratulations. Sunod-sunod, but this is the first time na gumawa ka ng comedy. How does it feel?
It was very nerve-wracking, pero pangarap ko po matagal ko na minamanifest na makagawa ng isang full-on comedy. I mean, may nakagawa ng mga pelikula, may mga touches of it, mga jokes, ganyan, pero ito full-on comedy talaga, and nonetheless directed by Victor Villanueva pa, who I'm a fan of. I remember being young, watching Patay na si Jesus alone in the theaters, and just being in love with his humor and his style. So, ngayon na nabigyan ng shot to be in a film of his, di ba, syempre commit tayo and trinabaho naman po namin and enjoy. I feel like yun yung pinaka-importante sa comedy, enjoy.
Grabe daw yung chemistry at dynamics nyo nila Bables sa kanila Inigo rito. Grabe daw, pag nagbibigay daw ng mga adlibs si Bables, nababaliw daw kayo ni Inigo. Kumusta ang working relationship with each other?
Well, kami ni Inigo kasi matagal na rin kaming friends. We play badminton together, we hang out, ganyan. Pero first time ko rin ako with si Inigo. And of course, si Christian Bables. Matagal ko na rin mas matagal ko pa kilala actually. But we never really had the chance to like hang out and be really friends until now. I respect them both as performers, as actors. And nakita ko yung spontaneity nila sa set, yung pagiging present nila, and yung pagiging quick thinking nila. Kasi I think yun yung hinihingi din sa amin dito sa pelikula na to, yung maliban sa pag-enjoy ay maging quick on your feet, be present, mag-react, and magbato ng offer kung ano maisip mo. And si Christian, number one yan sa amin. Parang walang take na hindi nagbibigay ng adlib. Si manggugulat ng adlib si Christian. So kami ni Inigo, na first time na mag-comedy pareho, we felt like we needed to step up and sana nag-deliver.
Maganda yung timing ng movie, Jello, kasi it's Pride Month and alam naman namin na ikaw yung isang artista na may pinaglalaban sa lipunan. Sa tingin mo, anong mensahe ng Drugs to Riches sa community, sa LGBTQIA+ community this Pride Month?
I think it's more empowering the community, seeing stories like this, seeing yourself and your community be represented on the screen. Nonetheless, in a movie that's gonna be distributed nationwide in SM Cinemas. Diba? Parang nakaka-empower yon for the LGBT community. And syempre, we tackle like filmmakers namin, yung writer namin, yung director namin are from the community. A lot of our artists and some are from the community as well. So maganda yung representation sa pelikula na to, and yung kwento ay galing sa kanila. So nandito lang kami para, i-justify yun and isabuhay talaga yun.
So, para ano natutunan mo kay Christian Bables being magaling siyang komedyante, no? When it comes to comedic timing and all.
I think yun, nabanggit niyo po na I think yun yung number one na tuno with Christian sa comedy, sa timing, and also, excuse me, yung wag matakot mag-offer. Kasi I think sa mga art films or mga drama, ganyan, syempre you want to stick to the script, you want to stick to the story, to respect your director. Pero with a comedy like this, si Direk Vic mismo yung magsasabi na, kayo ba na, ano gusto yung gawin? Kasi Christian is like really, really quick on his feet. Ako, yun nga, I take pride in my preparation and all that. Pero the past couple of years, I've been trying to be more present in scenes, and not overthink, over-prepare too much. Yun yung natutunan ko kay Christian, just be present, makinig, and be quick on your feet. Tapos wag ka matakot magbato kung ano man yung kalokohang naisip mo. Baka mag-work, you never know, di ba?
Sa chikahan namin kanina kay Christian, nabanggit niya, nag-throwback siya yung experience niya sa paggawa ng Die Beautiful at sa ibang mga
Panty sisters.
yung mga Panty Sisters and all. Tapos may sasabi siya na nakikita niya na effective ka na bilang Barb sa comedy. Oo. Ano masasabi mo doon? Oo.
Pwede ka na mag-bar.
Oo. Ano masasabi mo doon?
Martin pa, di ba? Ako, I haven't had the chance to have a role na kailangan ng drag transformation. So I'm open to that actually. And titignan natin, naghanap tayo ng tamang project. Kasi parang for the last time I said it, I think it was like Mama O's podcast. Sinabi ko, I'm taking a break from taking queer roles muna. I think it's been 3 years since that I said that. And I have been taking a break from it. Also, every time may nag-offer kasi sa akin na queer roles, sabi kong sabihin na ibabato ko yung mga kilala kong queer actors na sorry po, maybe you should get a real queer actor for this. Mga ganun na yung ginagawa ko eh. Pero ngayon, I'm open to it kasi it's been a while and I love the community so much and it's pride, and to work with the actors like Christian, Inigo, and everybody else, and especially Direk Vic. parang nakakahinayang kung papalagpasin ko yung chance. So kung yung Barbs may mangyaring ganun, bakit hindi? Diba direction lang na creation yun eh. So bakit ako yung hindi?
And how does it feel going out of your comfort zone?
Challenge yun. Kasi never ko pa nga po nagawa yun. And I've done a couple of peer roles na ibang-iba ng flavors each, pero hindi ko umabot dun sa level ng drag performer. So, hindi ko pa alam. I mean, hindi ko pa alam kung anong magiging timpla ko doon. Pero open ako and exciting yun kung mangyari po.
Elijah, anong takeaway ng audience pag napanood yung pelikula?
Anong takeaway nila? Sana masaya lang. madami siya. Madaming themes na tinatakal aside from, the community in itself. May konting hints of tackling homophobia and all that. So, sana in this world and in this time that we live in po, pag napanood nila yung pelikula, yung ma-normalize lang, yung hindi sabihin na parang, ano to, parang tungkol sa mga bakla to, tungkol sa mga ganito to. And it's just a story about, these three characters. It's a comedy movie, not just so happens to be an LGBT film as well. And sana ma-empower yung community and at the same time ma-normalize sa mata ng hetero audiences, di ba?
Pero siyempre iba yung pakikipagtrabaho sa isang Jun Lana, iba yung pakikipagtrabaho din sa isang Victor Villanueva kasi iba yung genre nila, di ba? Oo. So how would you paano yung adjustment na ginawa mo?
Adjustment? Hindi ko alam yung ginawa kong adjustment kasi lahat ng mga tinatanong ko nga pong komedyante, nanghihingi ako ng tips. Anong tips? Sa comedy, first time ko mag-comedy, matagal ko na pinapangarap to. Lahat sila, like most of them, ang number one na sinasabi lagi, don't overthink. And lagi ako tinatamaan doon kasi as an actor, I really prepare, I really overthink every choice that I make. Pero dito sa comedy nga, huwag kang mag-overthink, be present, makinig ka sa actors mo, and huwag kang matakot magtanong. So yun siguro yung pinaka-adjustment. And at the same time, yung level of commitment na hinihingi sa'yo, parang kahit hindi nag-make sense sa'yo. Kasi kumari sa pelikulang Jun Lana, ganyan, the character goes from A, B, C, D, ganyan. Dito sa mga pelikula like Drags to Riches, my character goes from A, magiging F, magiging C. Ano ginagawa? Biglang sumayaw yung character ko. Like parang saan galing yun? Pero dahil nga comedy siya and at the same time, yun yung tone na gusto namin ipahatid. Commit lang. So, ibang level ng commitment yung hinihingi ng pelikula to. I swear po, pag napanood niyo yung mga eksena ko dito, sana matawa kayo or baka mapahiya lang ako, hindi ko alam.
Elijah, bukod pa sa footprints na ginagawa mo ngayon, may upcoming ka pa bang stage play?
May rerun po kami ng About Us But Not About Us on
Oh.
October. I have an alternate this time around, so I'm doing less shows, I think. Pero Footprint and then About Us But Not About Us lang, and then the rest of the year puro films na tuwing gagawin.
Thank you.
Elijah, after doing these Drags to Riches, ano lang yung naging realization mo sa mga drag queens?
Well, matagal ko na rin pong na-realize to. Siguro na-confirm lang during the process of filming. Kasi may mga kaibigan din po akong drag artist, namely si Maxi, di ba? And then Bombading and everybody. Nanonood din talaga ako minsan, yung pag may birthday yung kaibigan sa O-Bar or sa Campay, pupunta tapos makikita mo yung mga performers. So, mataas na po talaga respeto ko kasi alam ko na ang hirap talaga. Ibang klaseng art form din siya. Ibang klaseng creativity hinihingi from these queens. Dahil sila mismo yung gumagawa nun eh. Sila yung nag-iisip ng concept nila, di ba? Minsan naglalagay pa sila ng political commentary, social commentary, or even personal. Pag nanood ka ng Drag Race or ng Drag Den or kung ano man, makikita yung proseso nila eh. So, ang lalim talaga na respeto sa may pag-makeup pa lang nila. Ilang oras na. Siguro siya tanongin niyo, sobrang tagal po nung makeup and ako nga, pag mini-makeup pa na ako na 30 minutes pa lang na sumasakit na puwet ko eh. Parang yung mga drag artists pa na yung iba, sila pa nag-makeup sa sarili nila. So iba ang klaseng respect and I think we should view drag as an art form, as a legitimate art form.
Sa palagay mo kakayanin kung magiging drag queens?
Mahirap, pero sana kaya naniniwala ko kaya naman hanggat, pipilitin and hanggat tatrabahuin. Pero syempre nakakatakot yung preparation kasi di ba yung iba nagwa-wax talaga ng lahat.
Correct.
Sakit. Masakit yun. Masakit yun guys. And yung bigat ng suot nila, like naalala ko nung shoot namin si Christian and yung iba namin drag queens, ang bibigat ng suot nila. Di ba ang bibigat ng mga kinakapit nila sa sarili nila. And yung makeup lang, nasa mukha lang nila, pero ang bigat din noon, tas may wig pa. So ang init. So, sabi ko talaga, buti na lang talaga ganito lang yung role namin. Hindi ko dito, hindi ko may kailangan mag-drag kasi ang hirap. Pero pag mabigyan po opportunity, ready naman. Ready naman.
Iba lang tayo, kamusta ko yung Miles ngayon?
Oo naman. Sobrang busy sa trabaho ngayon eh. Lalo ako parang I've been working every day. Kaya huli ako galing akong MMA training, prepping for the next film.
Wow.
Tomorrow, I'm wrapping a different film. Makakatapos na kami ng isa pang film, which is also showing this year. So, puro trabaho, focus sa trabaho, pero okay po kami.
Pero you have time to go out and banding.
Minsan nga, sobrang busy nga po, nawawala, yun. Pero as much as possible, hanapan namin yung oras.
Congrats kagabi sa footprint.
Nakanood po ba kayo?
Oo, ang galing mo.
Thank you so much.
And ano yung nag-reception so far ng tao sa
I don't know yet. We just opened yesterday. We had 2 shows. Afternoon. Kaset namin si Christian. So,
Yeah.
kasama din kami dun sa Virgin Lab Fest. But yung screening po namin last night, yung show namin last night, was very, very crucial to us. Kasi aside from the opening, dun manonood yung parents ko, yung family ko. And we don't know, yung brother ko nagsulat ng play. I'm just acting in it. Sabi ko, hindi ako yan. Ikaw nagsulat yan. Pero, syempre, kinakabahan kami sa how they will take it. Sana okay sila. But generally, my family was very happy. And I think that's the opinion that matters the most to me. Na okay yung pamilya ko with what we're doing. And that they support it. And they found solace in it.
Did they cry a lot nung mapanood yung pelikula? Kasi it's very close to your heart eh.
Yes.
The topic itself,
Iyak
okay?
sila, Iyak sila. Iyak sila kahit mga pinsan ko, mga tita ko, mga fans. Especially, I think, as a play in itself, kung hindi mo kami kilala as a family, I think nakakayak na siya eh. So parang ibang level ko kung makilala mo yung pinagdaanan namin and all. Syempre, a bunch of it is also like fictionalized, a bunch of it is truth. So, mix na po yung blurry na yung truth and fiction dun sa play. Pero at the same time, ramdam talaga yung punch and sincere kasi yung pagkakasulat ng kuya ko and everybody else is there with a purpose, especially me and my brother dahil nga para kay JM. Thank you.
nandun din si Miles kagabi rin.
Yes.
Kumusta yung support niya sa'yo sa pagte-theater mo?
Always. Malaking tulong niya sa pag-memorize. Kasi kapag nag-memorize ako, easiest way to memorize for me, kaya ko mag-memorize yung isang script by 2 days kung may kabatuhan ako ng linya. And siya po yun. Siya yung kabatuhan ko ng linya. And sobrang supportive
With
siya.
everything you juggle, everything na. Ang iba na, juggle din yung...
Nag-juggle na po. Nag-juggle na. Kasi hindi ko nakakilala kung sino ako. Minsan. Pero nilalaban lang, you know, like I'm taking it day by day because I love what I do. And when you love what you do, everything comes second nature naman.
Sabi sa performance.
Siyempre heartfelt. Mas nandun siya sa... Siyempre kilala niya rin po yung kapatid ko. Mas lalo niya lang na-miss yung kapatid ko. Ang sakit. Yung sobrang personal nga daw. Yun.
Nung pinoportray mo ba yung character mo, may mga nanumbalik bang sakit sa'yo?
Opo. Lagi. Opo. Rehearsals, every show. Nami-miss ko po si Jim. Nararamdaman ko yung presence niya every show. In fact, yung ibang costume ko doon, damit niya talaga yun. Ako, I wear this necklace, it has his ashes on it. So I feel like he's really guiding me, guiding the whole production, and giving us strength to push through. Kasi, di ba, yung parang may mga linya doon na gusto mo na lang iiyak talaga eh. Kasi kailangan mo mag-move on to the next scene. So, you know, you have to stay professional and be that character and not really connect yourself to it.
But has the family moved on from...
Moving on is, I don't think it's the right term. I think we just move forward with it. We will never forget JM. We will never stop missing him. And we will never stop thinking about the regrets and guilt and all that. Pero, you know, nandun, may stages of grief na. Papunta kami dun sa acceptance.
Acceptance part.
That's how you move forward with life and try to make him proud through the foundation organization namin na kulit and help other adolescents in need.
Naging mahirap on your part to do your
Role?
because it's your brother.
Yes, of course. Sobrang hirap. Sobrang hirap nung sinabi ng kuya ko na nakapasa siya. Siyempre, sobrang proud kami. That was about last year. Di pa pinapabasa until like early this year. Kasi wino-workshop pa nila yung script eh. So, nung nabasa ko, sabi, ako talaga gagawa nito? Are you sure? Like, ikaw na lang. Ayaw ko nang gawin yan. Parang ang bigat. Tapos ang sakit. Pero he did some revisions and then sobrang hauntingly beautiful ng pagkakasulat niya as much as, you know, nandun yung pain and grief and may light at the end of the tunnel di ba? Dun, may hope din siya and nagiging totoo lang talaga yung play. So, ang laki ng respect ko kay Kuya doon and sabi ko in fairness talaga sa'yo, ang ganda ng sinulat ng script and sobrang beautiful kahit masakit, di ba? Yung, hindi siya yung sensitive yung pagkakatatakot sa topics. And I think that's what matters.
Elijah, congrats nga pala kasi part ka rin ng youth-oriented show na Y-Speak, ano?
Thank you.
Anong naging feeling mo na yung Y-Speak na wala sa sa isang net?
May isang
Specific-
episode.
Correct.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, we're just naka-block time kami dun eh. Kasi Caritas na nagpo-produce sa amin, si Father Kaluwag, Father Tito. And ang ano naman talaga namin, it's a civics program for the youth. And tackle real topics na basta yung nag-ano sa isip ng mga kabataan.
Okay.
Bumabagabag.
Bumabagabag.
Oo, bumabagabag sa isip ng mga kabataan. You just tackle them head on without fear, di ba? Pero minsan, kapag may mga ganun talaga nangyayari, I don't think sumusobra yung tamang term. When you get too honest, a lot of people get scared, di ba? May mga ganun eh. So, wala kaming control dun eh, as much as gusto namin i-push. Pero we promise na we're gonna stay true to the hope of the show, which is to provide a civics program for the youth and not just educate but really enlighten everybody about these different topics na you know we don't really talk about on a daily basis. Parang yun. Pero syempre nasad kami lahat, nag-meeting kami, tapos parang nakakasad yung nangyari. Pero parang kung magpapatigil kami doon, di ba? Then nanalo sila. Kailangan magpatuloy lang pag sa ginagawa namin and wag kami tumigil.
Maliban sa'yo, meron ding stage play si Christian, di ba? Napanood mo na ba yung kanya?
Napanood ko yung Takshapo. Wild.
Wild,
Director si Sir Tox naman, director ko sa About Us But Not About Us. So, si Mosang naman is also a friend and sobrang idol yun eh. Sobrang husay na mag-comedy lalo sa mga play. Pero, masaya. Sobrang deserve ng audience. Yung sinasabi ko sa audiences na deserve niyo yung manood ng Takshapo kasi after nung first two plays, lalo yung amin na, di ba, mapapabuhos ka talaga. Deserve ng audience yung pagpag ng Takshapo and just have fun and enjoy, laugh, di ba? And ang galing nila Christian.
Kung magbabasag ka ng pinggan, kakaroon ka ng reversal ng role.
So nga, mag-audience participate.
Hindi ka volunteer. Oo.
Anong angst na yan?
Oo, ihagis mo.
Tinanggal yung episode 3 ng Y-Speak. Yeah. Yan siguro.
Power.
Love it. Message sa nangyayari sa ngayon sa mga senado and all sa mga politicians.
Sa kanila po eh. I mean, sila yan eh. And sabi ko nga, yung parang klima ng mundo ngayon medyo magulo, di ba? Lalo sa bansa na. And it's really apt for us to look into ourselves sa panahon na magulo ang lahat. Tignan natin yung sarili natin. Nasa ba posisyon natin? Ano bang gusto natin gawin? Di ba? Sino gusto natin tulungan? What do we want to stand up for? And sila, may sarili silang drama dyan. Let's focus on ourselves and how we can help this country and each other be better, di ba? Makaahon sa mga ganitong hirap.
Gaano pa important sa'yo na yung tao dapat politically aware din sila, involved sila, lalo na ang mga kabataan?
Very much. Ako, lumaki nga po ako na politically inclined din talaga yung family namin and naturo sa akin, lalo sa arts, sa pelikula, sa teatro, na may purpose tong craft natin. And parang may quote sa feminism, may quote na the personal is political. So being apolitical is also a political statement, di ba? Everything that we believe in is a political statement in itself. Pero hindi ko pinupolitika lahat ng bagay. Hindi naman yun yung point. Na sinasabi ko lang ay importante yun dahil dito tayo sa mundo na ninirahan. Sa isang mundo lang tayo naninirahan, sa isang bansa tayo naninirahan, and we coexist with each other. And the politics that revolve around this country, they concern us as well. Sa pamumuhay natin, sa livelihood natin, sa mga mahal natin sa buhay. So dapat maging aware naman tayo, di ba? At the very least, para alam natin kung saan tayo nakatayo, alam natin kung inaalipusta na ba tayo, kung niloloko na lang ba tayo, pinagsisinungalingan na lang ba tayo, kung natutulungan ba tayo, di ba? Kailangan natin alam yung mga bagay na ganyan. Kasi binabayaran natin sila eh. Di ba? Nagbabayad tayo ng buwis eh. Yung sweldo nila galing sa atin lahat eh. So, di ba dapat magkaroon tayo ng pake? Yun.
Excited na rin kami dun sa politically relevant film mo na Il-Chop. Ano ba nangyari na?
Oh, sorry po. Ano kasi kami, independently produced kami. Edjok. And ang goal na, well, it's really gonna be shown this year. Kung pwede sabihin ko kailan, sabi ko na ba kung kailan?
Hindi mo pa sinasabi.
Hindi pa sinasabi. Oh.
Basta this year. This year is a sure thing. We wrapped principal photography last year. I think that was September. So we wrapped everything na po. The edit is done. And we're just hoping na suportahan ng mga sambayan ng Pilipino. And hindi kami ma-censor. Yun yung number one. Sana hindi kami ma-censor.
Please invite them to watch.
Yeah. Thank you po ulit sa inyo lahat for coming. Inaasahan po namin suporta ninyo sa munti namin pelikula na handog para sa ngayong Pride Month. Ito po ang Drags to Riches starring yours truly, Nico Pascual and Christian Bables, directed by Victor Villanueva in SM Cinemas exclusively on June 24.
Ano nga pala yung role mo dito?
Ako si Andre. Nagko-compete kami, hindi ko alam nakwento na ba nila. I'm sure nakwento na nila. Pero nagko-compete kami ni Inigo for, the same top spot in the company. Kung saan nagbebenta kami ng underwear. yun yung company namin. Boss namin si Benji Paras. Dito Benj. Kala namin, kami ipopromote Inigo, so nagko-compete kami ganyan. Tapos bigyan dumating yung... Kwento ba nila? Natatakot ako
Hanggang doon lang. Hanggang doon lang pwede.
Hanggang doon lang.
Hanggang doon lang.
Okay, yun na lang.
Yun.
Nagko-compete kami for the same spot. Tapos bigla magiging kalaban din pala namin si Christian.
Wow.
Dahil underwear bebenta niyo, mag-underwear pa kayo.
Secret po yan. Secret po yan. Baka atigan po natin. Pero
Nag-underwear na siya dati.
masasabi ko lang sa pelikula to, wala siyang takot. And baliw siya in the best way possible. And I think it was just a good time. So we had a really, really great time making it.
Thank you.